Welcome to Penny Collector, your trusted YouTube channel where we explore the hidden treasures and real market value of old and rare coins from around the world. In today's video, we are going to talk about an interesting and highly collectible coin, the 1973 quarter dollar with the D mint mark. Many people come across this coin in their pocket change or old coin collections, but few realize that it can hold surprising value depending on its condition and rarity. So, if you have a 1973 quarter dollar with a D mint mark, make sure you watch this video till the end, because we will reveal how much this coin is actually worth in today's market in US dollars, and what factors can make it even more valuable for collectors. The 1973 D quarter dollar belongs to the Washington Quarter series, which was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. The obverse of the coin features the left-facing portrait of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan, with the word Liberty inscribed above and the national motto, "In God We Trust," placed to the left of his profile. Below Washington's neck, you can see the year 1973, while the small D mint mark just beside the ribbon on his hair indicates that this particular coin was struck at the Denver Mint. The reverse side of the coin displays the famous American eagle design perched on a bundle of arrows, with olive branches beneath, symbolizing strength and peace. This design remained in use until 1998, before being replaced by the 50-state quarters program in 1999. The 1973 D quarter dollar is made of a copper-nickel-clad composition, consisting of 91.67% copper and 8.33% nickel, with a total weight of 5.67 grams and a diameter of 24.3 millimeters. The Denver Mint produced a massive mintage of more than 232 million pieces, which means that in general circulation, this coin is not considered extremely rare. But its condition, minting errors, and grading can make a huge difference in its value. Coins that have been heavily circulated usually show wear and tear on the high points of Washington's hair and the eagle's feathers. But uncirculated or mint state coins with full details, strong luster, and no scratches can be worth much more than their face value. Now let's talk about the market value of the 1973 D quarter dollar coin in today's market. A circulated 1973 D quarter dollar in average good condition is typically worth around $9,000 to $15,000, which is slightly above its face value of 25 cents. However, if your coin is in uncirculated or mint state condition, graded between MS60 and MS65 by professional grading services such as PCGS or NGC, the value can rise from $20,000 to $24,000, depending on the luster, sharpness, and overall eye appeal. The highest grade examples, such as MS66 or MS67, can reach between $30,000 and $60,000 in auctions or online coin markets. But what's even more exciting is that coins with rare minting errors, such as double die obverse, off-center strikes, or missing clad layers, can be worth hundreds of dollars to specialized collectors. Some rare error examples of the 1973 D quarter have even sold for more than $250,000 at coin shows and online platforms like eBay. So, if you happen to find a 1973 D quarter dollar in your collection or change, make sure to examine it closely. Check for sharp details, strong mint luster, and any unusual markings or errors that may increase its worth. It's also a great idea to keep it in a protective holder to preserve its condition, because even a small scratch can reduce its market value significantly. Many collectors focus on building complete sets of Washington quarters by year and mint mark, so coins like the 1973 D still hold strong demand, especially in higher grades. In conclusion, while most 1973 D quarter dollar coins may not make you instantly rich, they remain an important and collectible piece of American coinage history. In today's market, depending on the condition, the coin's value ranges from just a few cents above face value as high as $60,000 for the best examples, and even higher for rare error coins. Every coin tells a story, and this one reminds us of America's rich minting tradition and the importance of preserving history through small pieces of metal that pass through our hands every day.
Next up, the 1974 quarter-dollar coin, a coin that might look ordinary at first glance, but holds a special place in American coinage history. Many collectors often overlook coins from the 1970s, assuming they are common and not worth much. However, condition, rarity, and minting details can make a big difference in their market value. So if you have a 1974 quarter with no mint mark, this video is for you. Stay tuned as we uncover its full story and the real value of this coin in today's market in US dollars. The 1974 quarter dollar belongs to the iconic Washington Quarter Series, which first appeared in 1932 to honor the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. The coin's obverse side features the left-facing portrait of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan, with the word Liberty at the top and In God We Trust inscribed to the left of the portrait. The year 1974 is located just below the neck. Now, if your coin has no mint mark below Washington's hair ribbon, it means it was minted at the Philadelphia Mint. During this time, the Philadelphia Mint did not include a mint mark on its coins, which is why you won't see any letter like D or S on the coin. The reverse side of the coin shows a proud American eagle with outstretched wings, perched on a bundle of arrows and surrounded by olive branches, a design that symbolizes both strength and peace. The 1974 no mint mark quarter dollar was struck in a copper-nickel-clad composition, which includes 91.67% copper and 8.33% nickel. It has a diameter of 24.3 millimeters and weighs approximately 5.67 grams. The Philadelphia Mint produced a massive mintage of around 801 million coins in 1974, making it one of the more common issues of the Washington Quarter Series. However, while the coin is not considered rare in general circulation, its true value depends heavily on its grade and condition. Coins that have been in circulation for decades often show visible wear, dull surfaces, and loss of detail, especially in Washington's hair and the eagle's feathers. On the other hand, uncirculated coins, or those that have been carefully preserved with full luster and no damage, can be significantly more valuable. Now, let's discuss the current market value of the 1974 no mint mark quarter dollar in today's coin market. A circulated example in average good condition is typically worth around $7,000 to $20,000, which is slightly higher than its face value of 25 cents. However, if your coin is in a brilliant uncirculated or mint state condition, its value increases considerably. For coins graded between MS60 and MS63, prices generally range from $20,000 to $40,000. Higher grade examples in MS65 can be worth around $40,000 to $65,000 depending on the coin's luster and strike quality. Coins in MS66 or higher condition, which are quite difficult to find, can sell for $35,000 to $60,000. Rare minting errors such as double die obverse, off-center strikes, or missing clad layers can raise the value much further, in some cases reaching between $100,000 and $300,000 or more, depending on rarity and demand. While most 1974 no mint mark quarters are not extremely valuable, they still represent a key part of the Washington Quarter collection. Collectors often seek out coins from each year and mint to complete their sets, and finding a well-preserved example from 1974 can make a great addition. If you have one, it's worth examining under good lighting to check for strong details, any doubling, or striking anomalies. It's also wise to store it in a coin holder or flip to protect it from scratches or environmental damage that could lower its grade and value. In conclusion, the 1974 no mint mark quarter dollar is a fascinating coin that connects us to America's numismatic history. Although most of these coins are worth only a small premium above face value, pristine examples and those with unique minting errors can sell for up to $600,000 or more. Every collector knows that even a common-looking coin can sometimes surprise you with hidden value. So before you spend that old quarter, take a moment to inspect it closely. It might be worth more than you think.
Next up, the 1979 quarter dollar with the D mint mark. This coin may look like a regular piece of pocket change, but depending on its condition, minting quality, and special characteristics, it can be worth far more than its face value. So stay tuned as we explore everything you need to know about the 1979 D quarter dollar, including its history, design, composition, and most importantly, its current market value in US dollars. The 1979 D quarter dollar is part of the Washington Quarter Series, which began in 1932 to honor the first president of the United States, George Washington. The coin's obverse features the classic left-facing portrait of George Washington designed by John Flanagan. The word Liberty is inscribed above Washington's head, while the national motto, "In God We Trust," appears to the left. Below the portrait, you'll see the date, 1979, and just beside the ribbon of Washington's hair, you'll find a small D mint mark. This letter indicates that the coin was produced at the Denver Mint. On the reverse side of the coin, you'll see an impressive design of a bald eagle with its wings spread, standing on a bundle of arrows that symbolize strength, while olive branches below represent peace. The inscriptions United States of America and E Pluribus Unum appear above the eagle with quarter dollar below. This design remained a beloved symbol of American coinage until the 50-state quarters program replaced it in 1999. The 1979 D quarter dollar is composed of a copper-nickel clad material with 91.67% copper and 8.33% nickel. The coin weighs approximately 5.67 grams and measures 24.3 millimeters in diameter. The Denver Mint produced a huge number of these coins, over 489 million pieces, meaning that it's not considered rare in general circulation. However, the true value of the coin depends on its condition, level of preservation, and whether it features any special minting errors that make it unique to collectors. Let's now talk about the coin's market value. In circulated condition, the 1979 D quarter dollar is usually worth slightly more than its face value, around $8,000 to $15,000. Coins that have been kept in better shape with only minimal wear and bright surfaces can sell for around $10,000 to $20,000. The real value begins to appear when you look at uncirculated or mint state coins. A 1979 D quarter graded MS60 to MS63 by a professional grading service can be worth between $30,000 and $70,000. Coins in higher grades, such as MS65, can sell for $40,000 to $70,000, while those in superb gem condition, like MS66 or MS67, can reach values between $35,000 and $70,000. Rare minting errors, such as double die, obverse, off-center strikes, or missing clad layers, can make the coin much more valuable, sometimes fetching between $150,000 and $300,000, depending on the rarity and demand among collectors.